Hey, it's Em and welcome to my brand new gaming channel. I am so excited to be launching this. This is the first video on my new channel and I cannot wait to get into this. Basically, on this channel I'm hoping to upload a new video every Friday and do some Sims house builds, which is what this is. Builds? I don't know why I said it like that. Some Sims house builds. And I'm going to do a Sims Let's Play with my boyfriend. We're going to have our own little Sims series, and he has never really played The Sims before. So I'm going to kind of let him take the reins of that a little bit, just because I think it would be quite funny to watch him work it out for the first time. And I am planning on doing some other... And I'm also planning on doing some other videos, potentially with him or just potentially on my own, of like VR gaming, because I bought him an Oculus Quest for Christmas and we're obsessed with it. I think it would be quite funny to watch. So I'm going to do some of that. I'm also going to have some friends over and we're going to like collab on some different things and play some board games and stuff like that. So basically when I say a gaming channel, I really mean a gaming channel, because there's going to be everything and anything on this channel to do with games. So yeah, it should be good. I'm excited to actually get into this now, and this is hopefully the first of many builds to come on my channel. So I'd start fairly small with the first build. It's not like a tiny home or anything, it's just a modern 2-bedroom family home basically. So this build is called Rockside Residence, and it is a 2-bed 1-bathroom house for 3 Sims ideally. I was kind of thinking like 2 parents and a child would live here, and I did the 2nd bedroom up for a toddler, so you can change that around if you want to, but that's just kind of who I pictured living here. It actually kind of reminds me of my parents' house. I moved out last year and I have my own place now, but looking at this, it's really similar, especially the layout upstairs. It is very similar to my parents' house and just kind of reminds me of living there, which I didn't intend to do, it's just the way it worked out. But yeah, I thought that was quite cute. I built this in Windenburg. Obviously you can move it to whichever lot you want, and I had a nightmare trying to do the screenshots with it because the way I built the house was facing the wrong way for the screenshots. So I ended up having to move it to a different lot to upload it to the gallery, just so it looked a bit nicer, because you were getting the side view, which was pretty horrible to be honest. So yeah, I had a bit of a faff around with that and eventually got there. And I am new to this whole like filming, uploading Sims stuff. I do actually have a main channel. This is now my 2nd channel, and my first channel is called Hey It's M286, in case you don't know who I am. It will be linked in the description, and I have a blog and other social media sites if you wish to follow me on there and you want to see my face a bit quicker, because obviously it's not in this video. Also, for some reason I do sound like I've got a cold at the moment. I'm not really sure why. I feel absolutely fine. I've done a COVID test and I'm absolutely fine. It's just my body betraying me for some reason. So apologies if I sound a bit weird, but hey ho, there we go. As you can see, I was doing the landscaping and stuff and like trying to figure out what I wanted to do with the outside of it, and then I kept switching between doing the inside and the outside, because as I was looking for stuff to decorate the outside, I then found stuff I wanted to put inside. So I kept kind of flicking between the two, which unfortunately is my sort of style. You're gonna have to sort of get used to that. I'll try and tame it as much as I can. I did try to in this video because I do have a habit of that, but yeah. Also, that flipping rock kept clipping and it was really annoying, so I just kind of went with it and then put some dirt there. And I know you can fix it, but quite honestly I just decided to leave it and carry on. So as you can see, I am currently trying to do the outside a little bit and just make it look a little bit nicer, and I really hate landscaping which, I mean, I love watching other people do it, and I do enjoy when it's finished and it looks nice. I think it makes a lot of difference to a build. I just hate doing it. It's just such a long process, and I'm just like, oh, if I have to place one more hedge, I'm gonna lose it. No, I do enjoy it when it's done. It is just frustrating to do for me. But hey ho, it's just part and parcel of the process really, isn't it? Again, around trees and stuff, I do actually put some flowers in there later, but I like to add the little bit of dirt. And if you could tell from the start of this video, the terrain was already kind of there. I just had to tweak it a little bit, and that was because I actually built this house once already. And when I say built the house, I just built the shell. But then I realised that everything I'd filmed for 20 minutes wasn't recording, which was really annoying. So I had to then refilm this build, and I took screenshots of what I originally did and then used those to work off of because I liked it and wanted to do it again. So yeah, sorry if you can hear noise outside, by the way. I live on a new estate and it's currently a building site, so that's useful. Love buying a new house. Well, renting a new house. It's great fun. It's so good. So as we move inside of this build, you can see that I'm currently trying to do the kitchen, and I wasn't really sure to start with what kind of colour scheme I wanted, and then I ended up just going for black, white and grey, which sounds a little bit boring, but I kind of added some colour in other areas and stuff and kind of brought it to life a little bit. I actually ended up really liking the kitchen slash dining area in this build. It's probably my favourite room in the house. It just had a lot of fun with it, and while I hate landscaping, I could sit and make kitchens in The Sims all day. I love it. So, I mean, if you want to see some kitchen room builds, then let me know because I'll be more than happy to do that. Also, while we're talking about stuff coming up on the channel, I would love to know what you guys want to see me build or play in terms of games and stuff. I would love to know what you guys want to see because I have ideas obviously, and know what I want to do with this channel, but obviously you guys are involved in this as much as I am because while I'm the one making it, you're the one watching it. So if you have ideas of what you want me to build in The Sims, or any games that you want me or my friends to play, or anything, just any kind of ideas, challenges, games, whatever, just leave it in the comments, and if I like your idea then we may do it, and I will be very intrigued to see what you guys come up with. Also, what do you guys want me to talk about in these sorts of videos, because I've seen a lot of people build in The Sims and some have voiceovers and some don't, some have music and some don't, and I honestly prefer the chatty ones where you kind of get to know the person behind the video at the same time, and that is the sort of style that I'm going for, as you might be able to tell. But if you guys don't like that and want me to do some just with music, or whether you want me to talk about just Sims build or my life in general, or a mix of both, then do let me know that as well, because I don't want to bore you guys. Obviously you're here because you like watching The Sims, not to hear me talk, so yeah, it's up to you guys. If that's what you want, then do let me know, and yeah, you guys kind of run this channel as much as I do, so I'm intrigued to hear all your ideas and stuff. Also, if you have come over from my other channel or any of my social media sites, thank you for joining. I'm very glad that you're here, and I hope that you enjoy this channel as much as my other one. Basically, if you don't know, for a little bit of context as to my life story on the internet, I actually ran a blog first, and I started that in 2014. I actually found the first few posts from it the other day. I can't actually remember what the first thing I posted was, but all I remember is that it was posted in June 2014, which was like 8 years ago, which is crazy. That's a very long time. And I'm 23 now, so that was a while ago, but yeah, I am just very glad that I started, and I knew instantly that this is something that I love to do, and this is like my favourite hobby ever. They've now started drilling the road outside, that's really useful, but basically it's just one of those hobbies that I love to do and never get time to do, and now that I'm actually putting time and effort into doing this, I'm having so much fun. So please subscribe if you want to support this channel, it would mean a lot. Like I say, I'm intrigued to see where this goes and what we end up doing with it. The other thing that I wanted you guys to clarify was just obviously because I'm new at this, I don't know if I've set the speed right and if it's a bit too quick. I did have it a little bit quicker than this, and then I decided that was way too quick and you couldn't really see what was going on. So I set it to 20 times faster than its normal speed, and that seems to be better than 50 and I just prefer it like this. So if you guys like it like this, then I will keep it. If you want it a little bit slower, I can do that as well. Basically, it's all currently just a learning curve because it's my first video like this. So we're gonna go with it and just work with the process, and hopefully things will improve as we go on. But yeah, this is just a starting ground for the time being. Anyway, I seem to have waffled on so much that this build is almost finished. There's like 2 minutes left of this video, but I hope that you guys like this house. I'm actually really happy with the way it turned out. It is quite small, which, I mean, I prefer to play in. This is more of a like playable house for me. I find if the house is too big, I've got Sims like going off everywhere, and I find it really hard to like keep track of where everyone is. whereas this way I can kind of see where everyone is, what everyone's up to, and like it's all just a lot easier to control, I find. So I do like these. I will be doing some bigger builds at some point, but to start with I thought this was an ideal sort of like family home size. So you can find this on the gallery. My tag for the gallery is the same name as my main YouTube channel, which is just Hey It's M286. So like I say, this will be on the gallery, as will all of my future uploads. So if you do want to keep up to date with what I'm posting, then follow me on there as well. And I do actually playtest all of my builds before I upload them, because I use the move objects cheat when I build, which just basically lets me put things down freely rather than in the grid, if you weren't aware. So when you download my houses or whatever I choose to upload in the future, always make sure you have that cheat turned on. If you don't know how to do it, you literally press Ctrl Shift and C on your keyboard, and then it opens a white bar at the top. You type move objects space on, and then you just hit enter, and then that cheat will be on, and then you can download my build, and hopefully things won't move around too much. So that is basically it for this video. I am now just kind of making the final touches and sorting out the rest of the terrain, making the grass look a little bit more worn and trodden in and stuff like that. Just adding like bits of clutter in rooms that I'd sort of missed and stuff like that. But yeah, we are now into the screenshots, and I will say goodbye. I will see you all next week for a brand new video where I will be starting the Jomily Sims series with my boyfriend Josh, so do look out for that. Make sure you like this video if you enjoyed it, and comment down below letting me know what you want to see on this channel in the future. Do subscribe and hit the notification bell to get notified every time I post, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye!